The home of the A's since 1968. It's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. The A's are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Joseph charging this one, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, Alex Bregman is someone this club is hoping will turn it around. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Here's Michael Brantley, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Astros, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Aaron Sanchez is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete package. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 215 pounds. Power fastball, 95 to 98 with sink. Great curveball and a terrific changeup. This guy is the real deal.
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Chris Herman will be next. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Stepping into the box, Chris Herman, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Still no score. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Line throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Joseph has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's low, ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
In now, Alex Bregman, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So 2 on with 2 away, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Marisnick at third, Bregman at second with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcus Semien. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. On the ground to the left side. And he is in there.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Well hit to right, but foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Standing in now, Mark Canha. Lined hard toward right center. Marisnick is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the power hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. The A's strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. Striding in, Robinson Chirinos, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. The 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. And partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo. And you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Brantley stands at second with 2 gone. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And here now is Dustin Garneau. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 2-2 now. Fouled off. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Robbie Grossman. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
The catcher number 5. Chris
So first and second with one-man gun. And here's the utility man, Chris Herman, to bat now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The batter, the second baseman, Corbin.
So digging in now, Corbin Joseph. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Reddick. He reached on a single in his first try. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's full now, 3-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing, and he pops him up. Semien calls for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Stepping in, Jake Marisnick. He drew a walk his first time up. A ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Stephen Piscotty. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Oh, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Into the box now, Mark Hanna. Into right field. That's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. A bullet to first base.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Dustin Garneau.
At the plate, Dustin Garneau. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
The center fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Grossman. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Davis. It was a walk in his last trip. The set and the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Payoff pitch on its way. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start off the 5th in this one. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And the 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 2-2. And another foul ball. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently fourth best in that category in the junior circuit. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Martin.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Martin Maldonado as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Oakland A's took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Mike Fiers earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Aaron Sanchez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.